Well, many of us have been spending more time at home or even working from home in the past couple of months, and some of us have taken a notice. I know we did. We had a family of raccoons come and live with us for a while, uninvited. But yeah, there's like critters in our backyard that seem to be coming closer to the house.
Yeah, as News 19's Jenna Corzina explains, you're going to have to tell me more about these raccoons. Not all of the unwanted guests are bad.
It's not uncommon to look outside and see wildlife, but with more and more folks staying home because of COVID-19, you may have noticed more critters than you normally would.
This has been a record-setting year for us, not just our raptors, but all of our animals. We've taken in, a record number of each kind. And we believe that people are home, they're going on more walks, they're taking their dogs with them, and dogs are finding animals, they're doing more gardening. And so for many, many reasons, we have had a lot more intakes.
And because of more critter sightings, Gills Creek Watershed Association, along with Carolina Wildlife, held an educational Zoom class so folks could learn more about what is living in their backyards.
People continue to encroach on the animals' habitat. It becomes more important because the animals are now living in our backyard. We need to make sure people understand why we need to coexist and the benefits of coexisting with our native species.
Arnie Woodtick with Carolina Wildlife says some of these animals are important to have as visitors, including some reptiles.
Corn snakes are native to South Carolina. They're found throughout the southeast and into central part of the country. And they are a type of rat snake. Whether a snake is venomous or not, they're doing us a huge service. And the best thing to do is just keep a safe distance when you see them.
And if you find a more furry friend like a possum, it has benefits too.
I call these guys nature's Roomba. So when you go to bed at night, she comes out and anything you have in your yard you don't like, she will eat. And I have found nothing that these guys won't eat. They love to snack on big old cockroaches. Of course, they eat mice, they eat snakes. So basically, if you don't want it in your yard, they are happy to eat it.
Carolina Wildlife says owls are also great neighbors to have around. In Columbia, Jenna Corzina, News 19, WLTX.
Okay, Darcy's horrified. And I learned this about the opossums because when we were trying to catch the raccoons, we put food in a trap and an opossum came and ate the food and we watched him through the window and he enjoyed it. He was like, this is a buffet. Oh, yes.
How did he not get trapped?
Because he was too smart. The food was inside, but instead of going in the trap and getting caught, he stood on the outside and stuck that little pointy nose through the trap and ate. They're clever and hungry. They're clever and hungry and dangerous.
That's a dangerous combination. I don't care if you're a possum or a human. Clever and hungry.
Boy,
yeah.
A trio of women, young ladies.
All right. Well, if you see an injured wildlife creature or if you have concerns about the wildlife in your community, injured or not, there's a hotline you can call. It's right there on your screen, 803-772-3994. I mean, listen. Long as you stay in your house,
Darcy don't want to see any critter with four legs at her house.
None
of them.
We're fine. It's just we're fine. It's not just, it's more wildlife. Like, did I tell you
like
that?
the opossum?
Right. Like, I guess it may have been a neighborhood dog who got away from the house for a couple days. Did I tell you about that dog?
What?
He kept hanging out at my house. All I had was chicken tenders. So I was feeding him chicken tenders. I'm good with that. Then I guess he eventually found his way home. But like a possum, all I had was chicken tenders.
Yeah, well, we fed that opossum a nice buffet. Yeah, we gave him cat food and peanut butter. So